if I read from the video, somebody was, that's Hawa Koomson, was spraying something that's pepper spray.
Because there were aggressors that were targeting her.
Well, whatever it was.
You're a woman. Don't you have a pepper spray in your purse?
I don't.
How do you protect yourself when you go into...
In the first place, God protects me. And secondly, I have a personal bodyguard, so I don't carry any weapon on me. I don't.
But if you didn't have a personal bodyguard?
I still don't. I'm the type that sometimes I walk alone. I don't.
Well, are you Tai Chi trained, Kung Fu trained? You can fight yourself?
I'm godly trained.
Yeah, but I mean...
I'm godly trained.
You still need, if you don't, so that's why you have a bodyguard, because you cannot...
Yeah, I do have a bodyguard, but sometimes when I don't, I just, I mean, even the bodyguard is not like a written word that when you move, you have to move. No, me, I don't.
But there are a lot of women who carry with them protective devices like the pepper spray that you talked about. Is that wrong?
No, I'm not. What it's wrong when you spray it on people. You see,
but if you have it,
let me say this to you. 2008, I was a polling agent, Tema Central, and no, sorry, Tema West. That time we didn't have Tema Central; it was West and East, Star School to be precise. And there was balloon ballot papers where, let's say, where I was. Voters, registered voters 850. Not everybody came. By the end, we counted 1,000 something, so we refused, you know. When we went to the polling center, the collation center, the next morning, all the NDC and the ballot boxes did not have our seals because we protested. Once you protest at the polling center, then, you know, we followed everything. When we were going to put the seals, it was myself with two guys. Then the police officer said, no, you're not allowed us to go. So I said, it's our seals. Look at the boxes. We need to put our party seals. The man said no. So he pulled his AK and cocked the gun. And I mean, if you have any training, you know that immediately police pulls a gun and cocks, he's ready to shoot. So the guys, they froze, and I took the
ballot papers?
The seals from them. And I raised my hand. I'm getting to the pepper spray, and I raised my hand. And I started screaming, no, collation center, there were a lot of people. And we had stayed over. I was part of the national collation team with Honorable Kwame Agbaja. So we used to drive back and forth from Tema to Nima to collate from other constituencies for our strong room. So I raised my hand. And it was when I started shouting, and I said, look, I only have seals in my hand. Seals, all that I have are seals. And I'm going to put those seals on the ballot. It belongs to my party. That time, to be very truthful to you, I had no hope that even NDC would win. All that I knew was that I had a duty to perform for my political party, not to perform it to excellence, if not in perfection. Then I said, if it's the last thing that I would do for the party, I'll do it. So he can shoot. Then his scream stopped. So I turned back and I did the same. The third scream, I didn't stop. I did not even look back. And I saw him on phone. He put the phone, but he still had his phone. So I went up and fixed all the seals. And when I finished, I did this. So there was this MPP guy. But, you know, there was a little veranda like that. So he pushed me. When he did, I staggered a bit and I stood. Once you hit me, I responded.
How did you respond?
With a hit also.
So you hit him back?
Exactly so.
Okay.
And
so you agree that if someone is attacked, they should attack back?
No. So I'm saying something. Now, the police came in because he went into his back. And I took a step back. And when I did, we thought, the police came from behind, so he thought I was the one. The next thing he did was to pepper spray the police. You understand? Now, on who you pepper spray determines the reaction you get. If I think there's a place too dangerous for me to go, I won't go. When I go, I'm ready to take the risk. Now, I've been asking, when people ask me, don't you sympathize or empathize with her? I said, look, not until she was attacked, I had forgotten that she exists. because I'll not give her space in my, in my mind, in my heart. She cannot be part of my emotions. It will be waste of emotions and everything else. Okay. Hawa Koomson, I'm a victim, a direct victim of Hawa Koomson.
What do you mean?
Direct victim of a attack, violent attack.
Where and when?
The first one happened in Parliament. I was pregnant. So when people start talking about she's a woman, and I ask myself, what woman would attack a pregnant woman? You remember when President Mahama won 2012, they said they will not accept blah, blah, blah. Then he came for his first State of the Nation. So they walked out. They did what they wanted to do and walked out. So we sat in and listened to the president, his message for
At the time
nation.
you were an MP?
At the time I was the MP for the good people of Tunnel South. And now he's my coordinator, who is the MP for the good people of Tunnel South. Honorable Charles Akosua, I salute you. And so when we finished and we went out, they walked out, but they did not spare the kebabs and the snacks that had been arranged for us who were sitting and listening to the president's State of the Nation. So when they walked out, I said, oh, wow, but you all said you don't respect him as a president. And now the snacks that have been prepared for those who respect him, you come to finish all the kebab. I said, we are kebab MPs. So we started teasing ourselves, and it ended there. Went for select committee meeting, and we were on the same, at that time I was on lands and forestry. Some forestry. So the food delayed in coming, and I told one of the MPs, I said, are you people, it's not kebab. So, you know, so sometimes we tease ourselves. Even when they were in power, one of the MPs was telling me, one of them, they themselves, the MPP, one who called me said, oh, for these ones, you know, when they also did their own, they were also eating the food, and we went, so why are you eating? They said, oh, whilst you are listening, we're taking care of business out here for you, so you're all loud. Hawa Koomson was at it. Then he said, you called us kebab MPs. And me, at the go.
At the time she was an MP?
Yes. So I thought all the jokes, I said, you people are kebab MP. The first thing she did was to hit me, a pregnant woman.
Hit you where? Which part of your body?
She hit me. She hit.
And it wasn't a joke?
No. And she took a step back. And there's one of them that I'll not mention her name. She started using all the vocal, a woman, vocal gun. So one MP came in, held her. So immediately she did, the first thing I did was to protect my tummy.
Why don't you mention her name? Because now you
no.
need a corroborator.
The reason why I'm not mentioning her name is that I don't think it would be fair. It's not the point of discussion right now.
Okay.
It wouldn't be fair on her. But why I'm saying that is that she was MPP. That time, she insulted me also. And one person asked Hawa Koomson, that's a pregnant woman. She said she didn't care. Okay? She didn't care. If she hit the stomach, I lose my baby. She didn't care. So we moved from there. Why I'm not mentioning the other ones? Because I want to just say something. Even though she insulted me, when we went with the speaker to sign a book of condolence, when Dr. and I don't want to remind them of their pain, when Dr. Valesoya lost, I think, the father, we went there. And I was part of the small team that went with speaker. And this one who insulted me was part of it. I don't know what she had gone to cause with some women. They kind of assembled there. What they did to her, I went in to defend her. You understand? When I did, she came in and she started calling me sister. Up to date.
So Honorable Hawa Koomson assaulted you at the time?
She assaulted me at the time.
And you didn't report this to anybody, did you?
There was no need.
Okay, but you kept it, you didn't fight back, you didn't assault her back?
No, I was pregnant, and all that I wanted was to protect my baby.
Okay.
At that point, I wanted to protect my baby.
So for you, that's justification for the attack we saw on her?
No. I mean, I don't care what happened to her, but right now I'm going to a second attack. I was a polling agent for my political party, 2019 by-election, Ayawaso Wesugo. To be precise, Legon polling station B. I was there, under gazebo. In fact, when I got there and we started, the MPP agent was complaining of his battery running low, his phone. I had a power bank. And I said, okay, you take it because I know the work of agents. If you are not able to transmit, you'll be in trouble. We are here to police our political party's interests. And I want you to do your work well. Then he said, Madam Aisha, so you'll take it. We were there when Hawa Koomson then led a team of about 30 men to my center. In fact, she came with a lady, I don't remember her name now, but she contested with their current women's organizer, KJ Mfuap, the first time that Kate contested, not the second time. And Hawa Koomson, these were her words. What are you doing here? And I'll quote him, Chi, when I am at TV, so no radio, so can't quite say, Hana Bisiw in the Mombo.
That's what she said.
Exactly. And these men started. She stood aside. The police now picked me. So when it happens like that, I see the EC, they'll be picking their papers and people were running. So the police picked me over the wall. Then another one held me from the back. I had gone there in the morning with my black Land Cruiser and parked under a tree. Then we changed from the Land Cruiser to Prado in the afternoon. The driver, when the driver came, they had parked where we parked. Somebody else has parked the Land Cruiser. So he parked the Prado at a different place. So not knowing they had been monitoring that spot from the morning. So immediately the police picked me. They thought I was going to the Land Cruiser. They ran towards the Land Cruiser, including Hawa Koomson, to prevent whatever. Then they realized that I was going the other side. Look, it was like a movie. They ran back. Honorable Amate is my witness and the wife. He appeared there and he was screaming, he was trying to help. They beat him up. They beat the wife up.
Amate of Lejokuku.
Yes. And that time he was our deputy director for elections. And so the police was just a Madame Brown. They were running. And about 3 of them were able to get to the car before I got in. They started again. Then just when I got in, I pulled my seat. The chairman, the constituency chairman of Tano South is my cousin, Chairman Suli. He was there. And so he tried to prevent, all his T-shirt was torn into pieces. And this one will hit me from here. This one will hit me from there. Then the police started screaming, move, driver, move. So now those who were running decided to block the car. Then when the driver stepped on the accelerator, they realized that right now it's life or death. So whilst the car was moving, this one, the one who was close, tried to pass, to block the car. Then the one from here now held my hand, dragging me out of the car. We moved with the 2 doors of my vehicle opened. I granted an interview on GTV, I think Metro. I remember the GTV very well.
And it was Hawa Koomson who was responsible for this?
I said Hawa Koomson led them. I'm saying this. She led them. And she did the introduction, she did the talking, and she gave the directive. And when they were running towards my car, she was part of it. I want to find out, the interview, did she come out to say, I'm sorry that I led the men to beat the former member of parliament for Tandon South, former deputy minister, Works and Housing, former deputy minister, Food and Agriculture, the current national women's organizer of the NDC? Did she say it? She brought 30 men about, according to because there were many. And the polling agent who was there called me begging. He called me, how are you, madam? He was begging the whole day, like the number of times that he called. So why should Hawa Koomson being beaten be a case for me? Me, I know what I'm saying, that my interest in Ablekuma North is what happened. Okay. She wasn't me. I saw that, I even thought it was a movie. So I didn't even observe it very well until they started asking. I said, oh, she did. Won't you say so? Why will I say sorry to her? Okay.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.